Hello, my name is Pastor Rick Sallee, Hope Baptist Church, 511 Olden Avenue, Arlington Heights, and we are a ministry out of Kazadale Baptist Temple, Pastor Travis Burke. I've been on staff here at Kazadale for 30 years. So some years back, Pastor Burke and I went to a funeral down in Carthage, and I asked him if he would like to go down and see where I was raised at. So we took just a few blocks down from the church in Carthage where the funeral was. I showed Pastor where I lived at, the several places that I lived. We lived in several places now, but when I lived as a kid, and we began to have a burden to have a church plant there. As we drove the streets, we saw a hopeless situation for many folks, and the verse the Lord led us to was Romans 15:4, that you may have hope. And so that's why Hope Baptist Church was named that. The church came along with the burden. We went down in April of 2012, and we knocked doors, handed out flyers, and had tracts. We were in a storefront, and we set up, and we began to have services. The Lord blessed there. We saw a lot of folks saved. We saw a lot of fruit. Our congregation now probably around 15 was coming to the church at that time. They came and stayed and stuck with us. There's many folks that were saved, yet they moved away because of the lifestyle of homelessness. That those things happen, and because of drugs, a lot of people have moved away, trying to get away from the drugs. And there was some that was just killed or murdered, and so that was just a reality there. But the Lord blessed, and then in last October, November, a church in Arlington Heights approached us and asked us if we'd be interested in their facilities. So I talked to the folks at Hope, explained to them it was 3 miles down the street from where we presently were, that we would have a van route that would pick them up and take them out to the new facility. But I wanted to make sure that they were on board with everything. I did not want to leave anyone behind. And I told them that we still have an active ministry in Elmwood. We'd still come down Saturdays and knock doors, hand out flyers, just like we've done the past 8 years, and we would continue to do that. So the people there were all excited about it. Of course, Pastor Burke and Kazad was all behind it as well. And so we moved in December of 2019, and we began to have a hold there in Arlington Heights. The Lord blessed was having some visitors come. We started a kids route, and the Lord was blessing. And then came the pandemic. And then things just came to a screeching halt. How has the pandemic affected our ministry? Yes, greatly. How? Well, number one, and probably least importantly, is the offerings, because there's no services, so there's no offerings, and so that's affected us. Number two, our Sunday services and our Wednesday services are halted, so the folks can't come and learn the Word of God and be taught the Word of God. Number three, folks can't come and encourage each other. A whole lot of our ministry is a ministry of encouraging those that they come to church and they go out and in the wicked world and they're attacked. And a lot of our ministry is just trying to encourage them to keep on going, to stay faithful, and to watch God bless. Our plan, as soon as we're able to, we're going to open back up and begin to have a active outreach ministry there in Arlington Heights, as well as maintain our ministry in Elmwood. And the Lord's blessed. The mayor of our area is very much in favor of our ministry. He's came to our church. He's sat and talked to us. We've been in his office. We've talked to him. I told him that I would love to be very active in the community, and he loves that idea. Told him that we'd like to have Bible clubs in the parks. There's 2 parks within a stone's throw of the church, and he's given us permission to have any kind of Bible clubs that we'd like there in those parks. He gives permission. We can knock doors. We can do whatever we want, and then the Lord is blessed. And we're trusting God to bless what the seed that was planted. And maybe this pandemic has the Lord has used it to get people's attention. They'll be more receptive when we come back. The folks there, they already know us, and we already have an inroad, and we thank the Lord for that. So our ministry, it's a great ministry. There's a people there that love the Lord, that are faithful, and they tithe. And they get a long way to go, but they've come a long way. Our goal is to stay faithful. Thank you for taking time to listen to this video.